here it is. The top 10 campgrounds to visit in the Northeast. Man, look at all these campgrounds we've been to. How the heck are we supposed to pick our favorite 10? Well, we did. And it wasn't easy. With hours, or better yet, days of contemplation, we did it. And here they are, the top 10 campgrounds to visit in the Northeast. Oh, and by the way, this is in no specific order, except our number one pick. That is the number one of all time in the Northeast. Okay, let's jump right into it. And we'll start here at Lewey Lake Campground in New York. This absolutely beautiful campground is located in the central portion of the Adirondack Park, and it sits on the 90-acre Lewey Lake. We'll start with showing you how beautiful this place is. This is a state-run campground, and it's halfway between Speculator and the hamlet of Indian Lake. This is a bucket list destination for those who love to camp. It's a fantastic spot for those looking to immerse themselves in nature while enjoying some solid camping amenities. Now, there are no hookups here, but who cares? The place is so gorgeous, it literally feels like you walked into heaven. It's known for its beautiful lakeside views and its access to hiking and paddling, which we'll get to shortly. A lot of visitors have praised the campground for its peaceful atmosphere, and I'd have to agree, especially at the sites alongside Sucker Brook, which we just showed you. There is close to 200 sites here, and the park is broken up into 3 different sections. So be sure to watch our episode so you can pick the perfect site for your next adventure. All right, let's get into the amenities and activities. There's a variety of activities here and amenities, and most of them are right on the lake. The simple, normal swimming, fishing, canoeing, kayaking, and there is canoe rentals. The surrounding area is perfect for hiking. There's the Sucker Brook Trail with several other trails offering beautiful views of the Adirondacks. Outside the campground, you can explore more of the Adirondack Park, including nearby attractions like the historic town of Indian Lake, where you can enjoy some dining, shopping, cultural events. For more adventurous activities, the area offers opportunities for mountain biking, bird watching, and snowshoeing, or cross-country skiing in the winter months. Let's take a quick look at the sites. We'll show you one. And that one will be our favorite site here, Site 20. Take a look at this. It's a small site, but look at all the space you have behind you there. So don't miss this one, guys. Be sure to watch our episode to check out all the sites. Here it is, number 9, Emerald Lake Campground in Vermont. This one really captured our hearts, not just from what's in the campground, but what's outside of it also. It's located in the narrow Route 7 valley between the Green Mountains, which are to the east, and the Taconic Mountains to the west. And that lands you in between Manchester and Rutland. It's on the 28-acre Emerald Lake. There's a lot to do here. A lot of amenities, from hiking this beautiful trail that circles Emerald Lake, and the lake is great for fishing, swimming, kayaking, and canoeing. And when you pop out of the trail, you end up here on the not so crowded, beautiful sand beach with the white mountains behind you. It's just so majestic. And when the kids get hungry, there's a small snack bar along with picnic tables and bathrooms. Flushable at that. The concession stand is loaded with everything you'll need, from snacks to soda pop. Does anybody say soda pop anymore? There's even kayak and canoe rentals here. Okay, let's talk about the area attractions. With the short 10-minute drive down Route 7, you can end up here in the town of Manchester. And we ended up stopping at Sam's for a pizza. OMG. They really know how to make a pie. There are wineries, breweries, even a theater where you can stop, catch a show, a concert, or maybe take the kids to Ben & Jerry's and have a tour. Or just stop at the small Ben & Jerry's that's right in town here. This is one of our favorites of all time. So believe us, be sure to book here, guys. You won't be disappointed. All right, number 8, Eagle Point Campground in New York. Just listen to those sounds of nature. Birds chirping, waves crashing against the shore. That's what Eagle Point is about. This place is about relaxation. You hear the music. You feel like you're in Jamaica or the Caribbean or something. Look at the beach. And this circles 2/3 of the campground. This is the biggest and most maintained beach we've ever seen at a state park. This beauty is located on the west shore of the 4,230 acre Lake Shroom. It's 9 miles long and 1.5 miles wide, and it's actually 152 feet deep. It's a paradise for anglers and boaters alike. Now, of course, no visit to Eagle Point would be complete without spending time on Shroom Lake. So whether you're hiking, canoeing, or just lounging on the shore with a good book, this serene body of water is perfect for all kinds of activities. And for us, it was basically laying in the bed and having the most perfect view of everyone fishing and enjoying the lake for the day. And our nights were spent by the campfire, listening to the loons sing their songs. Okay, enough about us. Hey, Lee, let's talk to him about the activities and amenities.
Get your kayaks ready, or you can rent some from the campground itself. Or if canoes are your thing, you can rent those too. I think one of my favorite parts of this campground is this beach. It's pretty large for a campground beach, and you can walk from your site if it's on the water, the scenic views, the pine trees kind of coming over the sand. It's just a unique experience, and we absolutely loved it. We kept coming back here. If you want to head out and explore the town, there's a natural stone bridge and caves. At the top of the road, there's also an ice cream shop. If you want to get your adrenaline going, head over to the Adirondack Extreme Adventure Course. You can do whitewater rafting, some zip lining. When the adrenaline wears off, you can enjoy yourself at the museum.
Just a heads up, they are doing renovations here. There is a dump station, recycling center, and a boat launch. All right, let's talk about these sites, because that's what highly impressed us here, especially ours. Look at this thing. It's like you have your own little back porch, which obviously helps double your space and your fun. Number 7, Stokes State Forest in New Jersey.
I think we highly recommend this one. Highly. If you're into hiking, you want to be in the woods, you want large sites that are spaced out, New Jersey is it. I am so shocked. I don't know. I just never thought New Jersey had the most beautiful campgrounds.
As Lee said, this one took us by surprise. We did not expect it to be this pretty here. The forest covers over 16,000 acres, and the park is broken up into 5 or 6 different sections or camping areas. Shotwell, Haskins, Lake Ashrow, Steam Mill, and Lake Aquatunk. And they each have their own feel. Some are more rustic than others. There are no hookups here. But there are cabins and lean-tos. And the wildlife here is abundant, guys. We've seen everything. I think we counted over 14 different species of animal.
Oh! I should have put them in there.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Buddy. We crossed paths with bears. We watched this long-legged sucker literally catch a fish right in front of us. There's a lot to do here. If you like hiking, there's over 60 miles worth of trails that lead to scenic views and waterfalls. And a portion takes you on the Appalachian Trail, but the favorite here is Tillman's Ravine. There's bathhouses, there's kayaking and canoeing available. There are several day use areas. Fishing is a big thing here because the ponds and lakes are stocked. Outside of the park, there's High Point State Park. There's Buttermilk Falls and the Delaware Water Gap, Lafayette Village, wineries, restaurants. There's actually a theater. And the sights here, guys, are just impeccable. Watch our episode fully so you can choose the perfect site for you. What an awesome park. Here's the number 6 pick. Pearl Hill State Park in Massachusetts. This is a small park, and it made the list due to how relaxing and tranquil this campground is. It's located in the town of Townsend, and it's the least known state park in Massachusetts. It spans over 700 acres. Whether you're here for a day hike or an overnight camping trip, or just to relax and enjoy the surroundings, this place will give you a sense of relaxation. I mean, to where you just want to start a fire, kick your feet up, and read your favorite book. I can't reiterate it enough. It's the perfect spot if you're looking to unplug and reconnect with nature, or find yourself. You know, the sites are well spaced out, and they are generally all underneath beautiful white pines. It's not a cookie cutter type of campground. Now, not too far from the campground itself is the recreational area, and this is where you'll find the small pond. While swimming isn't allowed here, but folks were doing it, you can enjoy fishing, kayaking, or just hanging out here. There's picnic tables, etc. Now, if you love hiking, this is the perfect campground to come to, guys. And the same goes for biking. There's several trails that wind through the park, ranging from easy walks to challenging hikes. One of the most popular is the Pearl Hill Trail, which offers incredible views of the park's natural beauty, including lush forest, streams, and even some hills and panoramic vistas. The terrain can vary, so be prepared. our favorite things about the park is the campsites. The campsites themselves, that's it. Look at this. They're full of pine needles year round. They're extremely spacious. Again, nothing here is cookie cutter. Each site is unique, and make sure you pick your site carefully. Be sure to watch our episode, because with the sites being so unique, there are several hurdles, such as making certain tight turns. Number 5, we're halfway there. Northampton Beach Campground in New York, not to be confused with Hampton Beach in New Hampshire. If you're a fan of the outdoors, beautiful beaches, and amazing campsites, then you're in for a treat. Now, if this was a top 10 for best family-oriented campgrounds, this would be number 1. From the mini golf and arcade, marina, and boating possibilities here, this is the best campground on the list for family adventures. And the recreational area is just perfection. With its perfectly maintained beaches, pavilions, and grills, it can't be beat. But the sites here absolutely take the cake. One of the sites is actually the best site we've ever seen, as it sits directly on the Sacandaga Lake, as do half of the other sites, as you just saw. Each one of those boats is a campsite. Well, not the boat itself, but right there is your campsite. So this is a boater's heaven here. Great for fishing, great to just hang out on the lake and enjoy the day. In addition to being a fantastic location, the campground's equipped with all the amenities you'll need. Clean restrooms and showers. There's even a camp store where you can grab everything you need. Plus there's picnic tables and grills on every site. And speaking of sites, this is our favorite site of all time. Just look at the views from here. So be sure to watch our episode so you can choose the perfect site for you and your family. Number 4, Hampton Beach State Park in New Hampshire. This park is located at the mouth of the Hampton River, and it's the closest state park to the coast you're going to find here in New Hampshire.
Oh, the waves over there are amazing. We gotta go. Let's go.
Okay, Lee's getting excited, guys. We're talking Childish Lee again. It's been a while. Here we go. This place has become a widely popular beach resort for tourists from all over New England. Its history as a vacation spot stretches back over 100 years, but the town of Hampton was settled over 250 years before the development even began at Hampton Beach. It might not be as popular as the Jersey Shore or Virginia Beach, but it is just as pretty. I'm gonna try to go see if there's something to eat around here. I am too lazy to cook. I'll tell you guys, I had no clue that this place is literally like a Virginia Beach, freaking Jersey Shore. You know, those coastal town and city tourist traps. But this is a secret and a half. It's gorgeous though, guys. Look at the small motels everywhere.
Yeah, Dee, from motels to casinos, there was something for everybody here. Even though it's off season, you could still feel the energy from the great summer everybody must have had. As Dee chatted it up with the locals, I couldn't help but just people watch as everyone emerged from wherever they were hunkered down from the rainstorm before. It was refreshing. As we strolled along, we were looking at all the different bars and outdoor restaurants. There was just somewhere to go everywhere you turned. But my favorite place was, of course, the boardwalk. There's something just so special being at a beach at night. Also romantic. Do you guys agree?
Okay, let's get into some stats here. This campground is one of the hardest in New Hampshire to get into, or on the East Coast for that matter, due to how much there's to do in the area. They actually take a lottery here, and it's one of the only ones I've ever seen on Reserve America. With that being said, the off season is probably the easiest time to get in, as we did from a cancellation. The sites are more or less a parking lot here, as you can see. There are hookups, and you have to hook up to all three. You have to be fully contained here. The draw here is that the park is directly on the New Hampshire coast, the only one in New Hampshire. So guys, be sure to book this one and book early. You won't be disappointed. Number 3. Welcome to Scusset Beach Reservation in beautiful Sandwich, Massachusetts. This is one of Cape Cod's most serene and picturesque spots to camp and explore. And we'll start with the beautiful rail trail. This is a 25-mile trail that takes you through several towns. It's impeccable. And along the trail, there are benches where you can pull up a seat and check out the 100-year-old dredges that are in the Cape Cod Canal. You could spend a relaxing day just watching the tugboats and fishing vessels make their way up and down this 17-mile man-made marvel. Try saying that 3 times. If you bike or hike far enough, you'll come across this beauty, the Sagamore Bridge. You could also watch the ducks float up and down the canal. And believe it or not, rabbits and small vermin make their way across the trail, so be careful as you ride those bikes. You can also head over to the boardwalk or pier where you can do fishing. Fishing is extremely popular here. And if that isn't enough excitement for you, you can make your way over to the sand dune beaches. That's right, I said dunes. The beach is just a short walk from the campground, and it's several miles long. Now, to some of you, this might be a bold statement, but I promise you, you will not find another sunset or moonrise better than here. Just watch our Scusset Beach episode, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, back to the campground. There are bathhouses with hot showers. There's a nature center and interpretive programs for the kids. So don't miss this one. Number 2. Welcome to Lake Harris Campground, a hidden gem nestled in the heart of the Adirondacks. Yup, we're back in the Adirondacks. If you're seeking an authentic escape into nature where towering pines meet crystal clear waters, this is the place to be. From serene lakeside campsites to breathtaking mountain views, Lake Harris offers the perfect setting for outdoor enthusiasts, families, and anyone looking to reconnect with nature. The campground offers a variety of campsites, from rustic tent sites to more convenient sites with amenities for RVs. No matter where you choose to set up, you'll be enveloped in nature, with each site offering privacy, space, and easy access to the lake. And the lake is gorgeous. It's actually where we spent most of our time. It's a stunning body of water, and it's perfect for boating, kayaking, fishing, you know, all the normals. You can spend your day paddling across this beautiful lake or catching a beautiful sunset like we did. Let's talk about the amenities and activities. As you can see, the lake is huge, but the recreational area, fairly small, but it'll do. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. The beach is a perfect size. It's no Emerald Lake recreational area, but it's perfect. You can motorboat, canoe, and there's canoe rentals. There's a small informal boat launch. Fishing is plentiful here. There's northern pike and largemouth bass. There's hiking trails, which are some of the best we've taken all season. You can hike up to the tower here and get some of the best views in the state. There's not just amazing views from the tower, there's actually several sites here that give you impeccable views. There's a dump station, hot showers. So this is one you're going to want to check out, guys. And here we are, the number one pick, Moffitt Beach Campground.
This one's a treat. This one is definitely a treat, I have to say. Oh, wait till you see what site we got, where we are, and the view is spectacular. I can't wait for you to see the next scene.
We're going to start off a little differently here. We're going to start off by just showing you the beauty here at Moffitt Beach Campground. There's an expression that suits this perfectly. And it's, I'd rather see something once myself than hear about it 1,000 times from everyone else. I guess what I'm saying is, video, stories, don't do things justice. You've got to come visit this place yourself. It's a place where the hum of modern life fades away and is replaced by soothing sounds of nature. You know, the whispers of wind through the pine needles, or the rhythmic lapping of the water against the shores, and the calls of the loons echoing across the still morning mist, or sunset. It's a quiet sanctuary in the heart of the Adirondacks, and it invites you to reconnect with Earth, giving you solace and rejuvenation. This is where our 4-week Adirondack adventure began. And as soon as we pulled in, this place pulled at our heartstrings. This place will never leave our memories. And how could it with sunsets and moonrises like this?
This is huge. This park is huge. It has a beach, it has amenities, it has everything that you would want. So this is like top of the season. So you're going to want to see this one. Let's go.
Awesome. Good morning. The mornings here are magical, for the lack of a better word. It's like when the world is still half asleep, the campground is bathed in a soft golden light, and the air is cool and fresh. Birds are just beginning their day, and they fill the air with their songs. A gentle mist clings to the surface of nearby lakes and ponds, and it creates almost a mystical atmosphere. It's like you're in a moment suspended in time, and I know that sounds corny, but seriously, that's how you feel. It's like it's not a physical place. It's actually a sanctuary for your soul. There's nothing fancy here. It's not a fancy resort with a huge Olympic pool. It doesn't have every hookup under the sun, or huge, perfectly leveled campsites. But it does have what all those resorts don't. And that's that it reminds you of the simple pleasures of life. And you can hear and feel this in Lee's voice.
This
This is amazing.
Waking up to a view like this out of your bedroom window, it was calling us. We made our coffee and slipped outside quietly. But our peace and quiet only lasted for so long. Yeah, our new friend wanted to introduce us to his family, I guess. We couldn't do it. These little cuties quickly rolled in one by one. Whoa. They finally congregated around us, around 12 or so, and hung out for over an hour as we watched the early morning fishermen in the sun break through the clouds. Okay, there's a lot to do here. From bike riding, hiking, there's a recycling center, a boat launch, which is the largest in the Adirondacks, beautiful sandy beaches. There's a beautiful new bathhouse, swimming areas, firewood for sale, picnic pavilion, hot showers with flushable toilets, and the wildlife is abundant, from ducks to bears. There's over 260 campsites. Some are for accessible use. There's picnic tables and fireplaces. There's kayak and canoe rentals. And boating is very popular on the lake due to its fishing. But what impressed us the most, simply, is how beautiful the place is. Everything is eye candy. Where every mountain peak, sunrise, tree, and breeze tells a timeless story of life and renewal. And that's why we'll never forget this place. And that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for joining us on our top 10 campgrounds in the Northeast episode. I hope this gives you a great idea what to expect when you visit any of these campgrounds. So thanks for joining us. If you like this video, be sure to go back and check our others for more helpful info on campgrounds in the Northeast. Until next time, thanks for watching.